Hello my beautiful creative friends, and welcome back to my studio. Today I'm so excited to share this delicate rose watercolor painting with you, a subject that never fails to capture my heart. Roses are one of nature's most beloved flowers, and for good reason. They're both elegant and wild, soft yet complex, and translating that beauty into watercolor is always such a rewarding challenge. For this piece I wanted to create something loose and expressive, letting the watercolor do what it does best: flow, blend, and surprise us with those happy accidents. I started with a simple pencil sketch, just enough to guide the placement of the bloom and leaves, but leaving plenty of room for spontaneity. With this painting, I began with the stem and leaves first, building the foundation for a rose to rest upon. I'm using rich greens with touches of blue for those vibrant leaves, and adding hints of darker tones for depth and those beautiful shadowed edges. Notice how I'm not being too precious here. I want these leaves to feel alive and organic, with varied edges and those beautiful color variations you see in nature. The stem gets a mix of browns and darker tones, but it's never just one flat color. I'm adding touches of the colors that will appear in the petals and leaves, creating harmony throughout the entire piece. Now for the rose itself, this is where the magic really happens. I'm using soft pinks with touches of deeper rose tones for those shadows that give the petals their form and dimension. The key to painting roses is understanding that they're not just one color. Even a pink rose has purples in the shadows, hints of yellow where the light hits, and sometimes even touches of green reflected from the leaves. I'm working wet on wet for the outer petals, letting the colors merge and create those soft, romantic transitions that make watercolor so special. And here's where the fun really begins. Those expressive splashes and drips. I'm adding touches of yellow, blue, purple, letting them dance around the composition. This is what takes the painting from traditional to contemporary, from rigid to free. These spontaneous marks add energy and movement. They tell a story of the creative process itself. As I add the final details, deeper shadows in the rose center, sharper edges on a few leaves, maybe a few more playful splatters. I'm constantly stepping back to see the painting as a whole. The magic of watercolor is knowing when to stop, when to let the painting breathe and speak for itself. And there we have it, a loose, expressive rose that celebrates both the beauty of nature and the joy of letting watercolor be watercolor. I hope this painting brings you as much joy as it brought me to create. Thank you so much for painting along with me today. If you enjoyed this floral watercolor journey, please subscribe for more videos. Follow me on Instagram for daily inspiration, and consider joining my Patreon for extended process videos and exclusive content. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below and what flower you'd like to see me paint next. Until next time, keep creating, keep experimenting, and remember, sometimes the most beautiful art happens when we let go of perfection and embrace the flow. Happy painting! For the full real-time painting process with all the techniques and details, head over to my Patreon. Link is in the description below, where you can watch the complete unedited video from start to finish.